Jisei is recommended for individuals 13 and up for depictions of crime scenes and blood. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Jisei, the supernatural mystery visual novel game. Last time we discovered a dead body. And now we're in the middle of a crime scene. I don't know how... Let's just get back into this. Okay. I guess let's talk with people. Let's go talk to Chance. The cutie. No, Chance notices me looking at her. She giggles and waves at me. Aww. So cute.
How's it going?
You got changed.
Yeah, I called my manager and he said I should close for the day. So there's really no point in wearing my uniform anymore.
Well, you look cute in this too. I kinda like the uniform though.
But never mind that. How did it go?
How did what go?
Talking with that detective, of course. Did he say anything?
Should I just be truthful? Or... No, let's save before we make choices. I guess let's go nothing in particular. He just wanted me not to bother him.
What do you mean by bothering him?
Beats me. So... Do you notice anything suspicious about Kijaki?
Who?
That college kid.
Oh, is that his name? I've never seen him before.
Really? He said that he comes here all the time.
He does? I'm pretty sure I haven't seen him before. Maybe he usually comes at some other time?
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't recall him doing anything weird. He came in, sat up, and spent all his time working on homework.
Did you notice anything suspicious about Miss Bergstrom?
You mean that woman who looks like she's mad at you?
Yeah, her.
Well, she definitely looked like she was in a hurry. Then again, she always does.
She comes here often?
All the time. And she always looks like she's in a hurry. I guess she's a busy woman.
Do you know what Miss Bergstrom does for a living?
I'm pretty sure she works for Biodev Imaging. It's just down the street, so a lot of people who work there like to come by here. I'm afraid I don't know exactly what she does, though.
I guess we're done here. I guess that's all I want to talk to you about for now.
Talk to you later, then.
Okay. Let's talk to Kazaki. I look over at Kazaki. He's still typing away at his computer. I guess even being at a scene of a murder isn't an excuse to turn in late homework.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It looked like Detective Gursky was lecturing you about something. He's a pretty imposing guy.
Is he? Seems like me, he's just doing his job.
I guess I'm just worried he's gonna arrest me or something.
Relax, he won't just randomly arrest you, you know? Relax, he won't just randomly arrest you, you know? Although, I don't know if the same goes for me.
What?
He looks confused. Nothing. Detective Gursky's threat to keep me in custody for 40 hours is still looming over my head. I'm really on a short leash. Should I ask him? Did you notice anything suspicious about Chance?
The girl who works here? She wouldn't do anything.
Are you sure?
Of course, she works here after all.
I don't know. That didn't answer my question.
Well, if you're wondering if I saw her do anything weird, I didn't. She was cleaning the espresso machines for a while. She didn't look too happy about that. Then she went into the back kitchen, so I didn't see her anymore.
If she were in the kitchen, she could have gone to the bathroom without you seeing her, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you know anything suspicious about Miss Bergstrom?
I'm afraid I didn't see her come in. I was busy working at the time. I didn't notice anything until I heard her scream.
Well, that's all for now.
Alright then.
Let's talk to Missy McBitch. Miss Bergstrom is still across the room from me, brooding. Oh boy, this isn't going to be easy. She isn't willing to give me the benefit of the doubt earlier at all. Or wasn't willing. I approach her carefully, holding my hands out in an attempt to show that I mean her no harm. Hey.
What do you want?
I just want to talk. Try to figure out what happened. She doesn't look convinced. Look, there are other people here. Nothing is going to happen to you. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Why are you even doing this?
The why of the matter is complicated. How should I explain? I want to prove I'm innocent? Actually, that is a pretty big one. It's like finding the killer out to the detectives. I want to prove I'm innocent. This is a moment of silence. She lets out a long sigh.
I guess it's okay then. What do you want to know?
Did you notice anything? Did you... I can talk. Really, I can. Do you know anything suspicious about Chance?
That barista? She's a sweet girl. If not a little unrealistic. She'll talk about her dream of being a singer to anyone who will listen. She often gets livid when anyone says anything that doesn't coincide with her dream. But she's very cheerful otherwise.
Livid?
She once tossed hot coffee at a customer for insulting her voice.
I'm sorry. I tried to turn away, but it didn't work. Probably still really loud.
He only got a few burns on his arm, but I'm pretty sure she was aiming for his face.
Well, if I've been having a bad day and somebody insults me, I'm likely to throw something at him too. And she didn't get fired for that?
The whole thing was settled out of court, and the owner of this place is her father, so naturally she gotta keep her job.
Oh. Yeah.
Honestly, kids these days just get everything handed to them on a silver platter. It's wholly frustrating.
Did you notice anything suspicious about Kizaki?
I assume you mean that boy over there? He hasn't done anything that seems out of the ordinary. I can't really say one way or another, though.
I guess that's all I need for now.
I hope it helped.
Well, at least she talked to me. I guess let's go to the hallway. As I head towards the hallway, I hear the detective speaking on the phone with someone.
According to her ID badge, her name is Sarah Blackmore. She works for a nearby company called BioDev Imaging.
What the fuck? BioDev Imaging? Isn't that where Miss Bergstrom works? I wonder if they know each other. I peer around the corner to get a better look. He doesn't look very pleased.
I really can't be sure. When will the crime scene investigators get down here? ... I see. Well, get here as soon as possible, then.
He hangs up before letting out a frustrated sigh. As he does, he sees me looking at him. Hi!
Whoa! How long have you been there?
Jeez, dude! Don't scare the crap out of me like that, please. Not wearing any pants.
How much of that conversation did you hear?
Oh boy. Should we be honest? Yeah, let's be honest. The part about Sarah and BioDev Imaging?
So, pretty much everything, then.
Oh. Sorry, I guess so.
And do you have anything useful to tell me?
Chance says she saw Sarah coming around 2 o'clock.
Interesting. So, Sarah must have been killed sometime between 2 o'clock and 2:40.
Duh.
The first thing to do is see if anyone has an alibi for that time period, then.
Miss Bergstrom works at BioDev Imaging. Chance told me that a lot of people who work there like to come here to eat.
Do you know what Miss Bergstrom does at BioDev Imaging?
No.
It probably wouldn't hurt to ask her.
Well, let's see if she doesn't bite my head off for it. Kizaki says he's here all the time, but Chance claims she's never seen him.
Do you think he's lying?
I don't know. He seems honest enough, but he could very well be pretending.
Why don't you test him, then? If he really comes here often, he'll be able to answer questions about this place without any problems.
I guess so. Chance has some pretty explosive anger issues. She tried to burn a guy with hot coffee once because he insulted her voice.
Really? I'd hate to be that guy. Still, one act of violence doesn't make her a murderer. It might be worth looking into it, though, if you can find a way to be tactful about it.
Don't really have more I can tell you.
I see.
I see. That's it.
Alright.
There are a couple of trendy paintings hanging on the wall. Yeah, it looks like it's the ones you'd see in a cafe. The only other things in the hallway are me and Detective Gursky. Well, that was... I don't think I can go... Can I go in the men's restroom? Let's see, let's examine. It looks like the women's restroom. Well, except for the dead body. Or lack thereof. Actually, it looks like there's an emergency exit in here, too. It's the kind that only opens from the inside. I bet the killer could have slipped out there without being seen by anyone in the coffee shop. Let's see. Not much else in here. Okay, well, let's go tell that to the detective. Hey! Guess what? Did you know there's an emergency exit in the men's room? It's fascinating.
Yeah, I noticed that. There isn't an alarm on the door either, so it's possible that the murderer escaped through there without being detected.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If the murderer did go through there, he or she was probably the last person who passed through.
So you could check for fingerprints.
It's possible that there was some evidence left behind in there.
I guess I'll go look at it again. I don't have more to tell you.
Alright.
Move. Let's go back into the men's room. See if we can find anything else. I look around. I look under the cupboard and dig through the trash. There's a lot of duct tape in here. It looks like there's a bit of red paint stuck to one of the pieces. At least I think it's red paint. There's also a brown smudge on it. That's probably blood. I better not touch any of this. If I leave fingerprints on it, I'm sunk. So let's go tell the detective about it. I found a lot of duct tape in the garbage can in the men's room.
Duct tape?
Yeah, a whole bunch of it, like someone used it and dumped it there.
Perhaps the killer used it to restrain Sarah.
I don't really have much more I can tell you.
Keep digging.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go back in let's go back in the men's room, see if we can look around some more. Surprisingly clean. There's duct tape in the trash can. Nothing else? Okay. Hallway. Can we go into the ladies' restroom? I don't think I'm allowed to. Okay. So let's go back to the main area. I head back to the main area to investigate some more, but as I do, I hear a strange voice echoing through the hallway.
Hey, detective, you should really watch your step.
What? Who are you? I spin around looking in the source of the voice, but I don't see anyone talking or even looking in my direction.
I'm here to help, but before you ask, I can't hear you, so don't bother trying to say anything.
Well, what's the point of that, then? The voice seems to be coming from inside my head? Yeah, but if you can't hear me, that makes communication rather difficult.
Of course, since I can't hear you, that makes communication rather difficult.
Fuck. Never mind.
I know you're different from other people. You can see things that others can't. That means we're alike.
Okay. Alike? Yeah, right. I don't go around randomly speaking inside other people's heads.
There's a lot more going on here than just a simple murder. Watch your step and trust no one. I'll tell you more as soon as I know it.
I wait for a few seconds, but the voice is gone. No one else seems to have heard it, so I guess it really was all in my head. Ugh. This is getting even more troublesome by the minute. First I'm accused of a murder, and now some random person is dropping thoughts in my head. Oh, hey, maybe I'm just going crazy. I should probably be a lot more surprised or freaked out by this turn of events, but the only thing that surprises me right now is how unsurprised I am. I shuffled tiredly into the main area of the coffee shop and sit down, burying my head in my hands.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really? You've been looking terrible all day. Oh, let me get you something to drink.
Chance hurries around the corner. That is really loud in my ears. I'll probably volume that down for you guys, but turn the volume down on that for you guys, but it's really loud in my ears. Ugh. Chance hurries around to the counter and begins mixing a drink for me. Ain't she precious? I lean back and take in the smell of the coffee. It's really relaxing. Yeah, fresh brewed coffee is one of the best smells.
Here you go.
Aw, thank you, darling. She hands me a hot cup brimming full with hot latte. I'd rather have a chai tea. I take a sip of it and my body suddenly feels alive again. The smell, the steam. I seriously doubt I'd ever be able to function without this stuff. I can. I take another sip and then another, enjoying the flavor and the heat. I feel like I can finally think. Yes, I'm addicted. That was good. And you made it so quickly.
Of course I did. Sometimes things get really busy in here. That counter is designed with everything we need to mix drinks quickly.
Well,
Of course,
good.
if we want to do other things like make sandwiches, that's all in the back kitchen.
Chance looks pretty happy right now. Maybe this is a good time to ask her about that guy who insulted her. I'd better find a good way to ask about this, or I might end up with a latte in my face. Let's not do that. That's not fun. Do you like your job here?
I guess so, although sometimes it gets pretty tiring. But that's how it is with any job, right?
I guess so, but I heard that you had trouble with a certain customer here once.
Oh yeah, that was a particularly bad day. That jerk was just flaunting his new girlfriend in my face!
New girlfriend?
My ex-boyfriend broke up with me here at work by bringing his new girlfriend here and telling me we were over!
Well, that's douchey.
He said he didn't want to be with someone who had such unrealistic dreams.
And so you threw coffee in his face? Good on ya!
Either way, that was a long time ago, and unlike the rumors, it has nothing to do with him insulting my singing voice.
Well, that's... sorry about that.
It's fine. It all worked out in the end. Anyway, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Alrighty. She's so cute. Let's go talk to Kizaki. What should I ask him? What were you doing between 2 o'clock and 2:40?
Studying, mostly.
Mostly? Mostly. What were you doing the rest of the time? Was it porn? Mostly?
I was also chatting with a friend online.
A friend?
Sometimes I get distracted.
Do you really come here that often?
Of course I do. Why do you ask?
Just curious about this place. Do you know what kind of sandwiches they sell here?
They rotate them. The two for today are tapenade with avocado and turkey and brie.
Oh, now I'm hungry. I see. How much does a green tea cost?
A shaken green iced tea or a green tea smoothie?
Either. A green tea smoothie. That actually sounds kind of good. I know some people will be like, oh my god, gross, but one of my favorite ice creams is a green tea ice cream. It is so good. Especially if you put like honey in it. Oh my god, it's so good.
The shaken green iced tea is only $2.65, but the green tea smoothie is $3.70.
Oh, thanks. Wow, this guy knows the place pretty well. Almost uncannily, so I guess he really does come here often. I wonder why Chance doesn't recognize him. Do you know anyone named Sarah Blackwater? Blackmore. Why did I say Blackwater? Okay.
Sarah? No, I don't think I do.
Wow, that was quite possibly the most guilty reaction I've ever seen. This guy would be terrible at poker. That's all for now.
Alright then.
I guess let's go talk to Miss Bergstrom. She's pretty good looking for a Bergstrom. What were you doing between 2 and 2:40?
Around 2, I think I was finishing up some work in the office. Then I headed out for a late lunch. I usually grab a sandwich and an espresso from this place.
Were you with anyone else at the time?
Of course not. Everyone else had already left for lunch.
Yeah, 2 o'clock's a pretty late lunch. What did you order when you
Nothing.
got here?
I went straight to the restroom, and then I saw you.
Huh. Why did you head straight to the bathroom instead of ordering?
I always wash my hands first. It's filthy to do anything else, and I can't exactly afford to be ill.
Okay. Sorry. What do you do for a living?
Why do you want to know?
Just curious.
Well, I do a lot of things. Mostly human resources management.
Fun. I don't envy you. Human resources as in...
The usual things. Recruiting new blood, organizing and training employees, writing policies, and the like.
Wow. That's a lot. I don't not jealous in the least, really. I don't like working with people. Do you know anyone named Sarah Blackmore?
I can't say I do. Should I?
That's all I need for now.
Good to know.
Bye. Let's go talk to Chance again. Let's go talk to Cutie. So what were you doing between 2 and 2:40?
Working, of course. Afternoons like this are always slow, so it's usually just me and the manager. Although my manager is currently out at the store.
Why did your manager go to the store?
We ran out of soy milk. I forgot to restock yesterday and he kinda got mad at me.
Soy milk.
I had to come out here and clean all the espresso machines as punishment.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My finger slipped. Do you know anyone named Sarah Blackmore?
I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. Even if I did know her, I probably couldn't tell you.
Oh, I know how that is. I am terrible with names. Especially last names. If I get used to knowing somebody by their first name, I most likely do not remember their last name. I guess that's all I want to talk about for now.
Okay.
Let's go talk to the detective. Hi, bud! How's it going? No one here has a full alibi. Chance and Kizaki both saw each other for a while, but Chance was in the back kitchen around the time of the murder. She could have slipped away without being seen her. Kizaki could have gone past the kitchen without her noticing. Miss Bergstrom claims she was working at that time, but there's no way to corroborate her story.
So all of them had an opportunity. But what about a means and a motive? We need to figure out why someone would want Sarah dead in the first place.
Mr. Bergstrom was really evasive about her job. When I asked her about it, she didn't seem to want to tell me much about it. She did say she's in human resources, though.
Is that so? I suppose she's pretty high up on the totem pole, then. I think Sarah was just a secretary with low-level clearance, so it's doubtful they'd have met.
That's a possibility.
Still, it's definitely something worth keeping in mind. Ask around and see if anyone knows anything about biodev imaging.
Sorry, detective. Whew. Next break, I'm going to go get myself some antacids and Pepto or something. Chance only got violent because the guy was her ex-boyfriend. Turns out she threw hot coffee on him because he broke up with her.
Well, that makes a lot more sense than just attacking some random guy. But that doesn't change the fact that she has anger issues. Plus, things aren't exactly looking up for her right now.
Well, I'll be honest, if a guy were to do that to me, show up out of nowhere with a new girl on his arm and tell me, we're over, I think I would do worse than throw hot coffee on him. I'd probably throw the whole coffee pot. Just so you know. What do you mean?
I examined the knife in Sarah's chest. It's an industry-grade kitchen knife, and it's part of the set. I'm willing to bet that the rest of the set is in the kitchen here.
You're saying that Chance is the one who killed Sarah?
No, I'm saying that whoever stabbed Sarah had access to the kitchen at some point in time. Why? Do you think she did it?
If my vision is correct, Sarah died by suffocation, not stabbing, but even so, the knife is still there. Maybe Chance did have a hand in this. This is a hard one. Let's save. Thankfully, they give us a lot of save slots. It's possible she did it. But even if it's possible, I can't really think of a good reason why she'd do it.
If you can find a motive, then we'll be getting somewhere.
No one here recognizes the name Sarah Blackmore.
Well, naturally the killer is going to deny knowing her. But if no one here seems to recognize her, she probably didn't want to be known. I wonder what she was hiding.
That's it, dude. Don't really have more to tell you.
Alright.
Let's try the men's room again. See if there's anything in here. Is everything clean? Duct tape. Okay. Let's go back to the hallway, and then back to the main area.
Hey, detective!
Fuck, dude! A little warning, like a tap? Something. Tap the mic. Just like that. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I tapped my mic. Just a little bit of warning would be really appreciated. Great. The voice in my head is back.
It looks like you have the most freedom out of everyone right now. See if you can get a better look at the corpse. You might find something useful.
Easy for you to say. Somehow I doubt Gursky is just going to let me waltz in there.
I'll try to set up a distraction for you.
Great. A distraction. Like what? Blowing stuff up with your mind? Oh, shit! Ow. Before I can think any more on the subject, a loud crash echoes from the coffee shop.
What happened?
I don't know. It sounds pretty serious, though.
Great. Just what I need.
Well, go, detective, go! Wow, thanks, random voice. Guess I owe you for this one. Detective Gursky is currently in the main area because of that crash. If I move fast, I can probably get a quick peek at the criminal scene, the crime scene. Examine. I definitely don't have time to read the death, but I can still check the body for clues. There's a tan line on Sarah's wrist, like she was wearing a watch or a bracelet or something. Maybe if it came off during the struggle, maybe it came off when she was struggling against her attacker. I'm trying to say like 2 sentences at the same time. If I look around some more, maybe I'll find signs of whatever was on Sarah's wrist. The bathroom looks clean, but there's no signs of a struggle at all. Weird. I certainly wouldn't let someone stab me in front without putting up some kind of effort, some kind of fight. I really shouldn't stay here any longer. Okay, hallway. Boop. I head back to the hallway. Detective Gursky is still nowhere to be seen. Looks like I made it out safely. Whatever happened was enough to be a distraction, I guess. Still, it bothers me that my mysterious benefactor seems to know what I'm up to, but only some of the time. If it were someone in here with me, then all my movements would be readily obvious. But it seems like someone who's getting regular reports. It seems more like someone who's getting regular reports on what I'm doing. Someone inside the coffee shop must be communicating with someone on the outside. I need to figure out who it is. Who here has a laptop that has internet access? I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for someone who's communicating with the outside world frequently. I wonder who it is.
There you are.
Oh, fuck, detective. Hey.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. I was just trying to stay out of the way in case anything bad happened. What was the loud noise anyway?
It's just an accident.
I see. An accident, huh? I wonder what caused it. See ya. Okay, let's... talk? Let's see what happened with Chance. What do you know about biodev imaging?
I think they have something to do with medical stuff, but I'm not sure.
What was that loud crash earlier?
Oh, that? I just dropped some dishes. I was cleaning up and that guy Kizaki offered to help.
Kizaki!
When I handed him a tray loaded with dishes, I let go before he had a good grip on it, so it fell. Don't worry, nothing broke. Although it's weird, I really thought he had a grip on that tray, but it slipped anyway. It's almost like he did it on purpose. Although he's been acting pretty strange all day. Now that I think about it, I think he was watching that woman when she first came in. As soon as she came in, he kept staring at her. At first I thought he was just being a teenage guy and staring at women, but looking back on it, it seems like he was observing her. Do you think I should have reported him?
No, it's not a crime to look at another person. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Besides, didn't you say that the murder has probably run away by now?
That's right. I guess I'm overthinking this. Thanks.
No prob. Alright, that's it. That's all I want to talk about for now.
Okay.
Alright, we're at 28 minutes and 30 seconds, so I guess we'll cut the episode here. I guess these episodes are going to be longer. I keep losing track of time. So yeah, next up we're going to go talk to Kizaki and see what's going on, because something's a little off. So yeah, be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Share around to all your friends would be really appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!